As we mentioned before, in Excel 102, we created a bar chart or a column chart. We just created a line chart in the last lesson. Now we want to create a pie chart so that we can cover all of the basic charts. A pie chart is used to show how the different parts relate to the whole. And in the gradebook right now, we don't necessarily have any data that works that way. So we're going to add some data to our chart so that we can get ready to create our pie chart. What we're going to do is create a piece of data that shows how many A's, how many B's, C's, D's, and F's we currently have. Now, since we used random data for our grades, you may have different numbers than I do, and that's fine. As long as you use the formulas successfully, it will still count. Now, we are going to be counting this area right here, and since we're going to be referring to those cells, I'm going to once again name that area by going to the name box, and I'm going to call it letter grades, and then I'm going to click enter or return. That way I don't have to keep remembering that it's Q4 through Q17 or whatever that may be. Now I'm going to go down here below, give a little bit of space. I'm going to say like P22, and I'm going to start my chart. And I'm going to have a chart that will count how many A's, how many B's, how many C's, D's, and F's. And to do this, we are going to use a formula that we used in the previous course. We're going to use the COUNTIF function. So right beside the A box here in Q22, we're going to type equals COUNTIF, and it's looking for a range. So basically, where are we looking? Well, we just named that area letter grades, and the criteria. Well, the criteria is whatever's beside us, whatever's beside our formula. So for this particular one, we're looking for A's. I'm going to click right there in the A. I'm going to close the parenthesis and hit return. Now, since we used letter grades, it will always refer to the right area of grades. But since I used a cell reference, when I copy this formula down, it's going to look at the B's and then the C's and then the D's and the F's, which is exactly what we want. So as I hover over the bottom corner, click and hold, and pull it down, it will populate our chart to give us what we need so that we can have a whole. Now we have a count of all the students. We have 14 students here, which is accurate, and we have a count of each of those, and we can build a pie chart out of this. Let's go to File, Save, and we'll see you in the next video.